This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Good evening and welcome to the gymnasium on the campus of the North Mason High School in Belfair, as tonight we open the 2016-2017 high school basketball season with a non-league game between the Klahowya Eagles and the North Mason Bulldogs. I'm Dedrick Allan. Last year the Bulldogs went 5-15 while the Eagles went 1-19. When these teams met about a year ago, North Mason beat Klahowya 62-48. As I mentioned, the last meeting between these two teams almost a year ago, the Bulldogs beat the Eagles 62-48, but that was then. This is now, and hopes are high for the new season. Both teams are in the Olympic League, but in different classifications. The Eagles are in where they're a 1A school, while the Bulldogs are a 2A school. And does that a factor? Does that matter? Not really. All we know for sure, both teams want to open the season with a win. Coming up, we talk with North Mason coach Steve Hackett. It's the opening game of the 2016-2017 high school basketball season. From Belfair, the Klahowya Eagles at the North Mason Bulldogs. Next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Are you looking for an affordable TV service option?
Hood Canal Communications has good news.
Introducing HCC IPTV.
Get local Seattle TV at an affordable price without lengthy contracts or hidden fees.
IPTV uses your broadband connection from HCC.
For a limited time, get your first 3 months for free.
Need broadband? HCC has got you covered. Ask about broadband options in your area. Call 898-2481 today.
Learn more at hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Coach Steve Hackett, entering your 7th year with the Bulldogs. I got to tell you, I've always been impressed with your team. At least you're playing. May not reflect on the scoreboard, but your guys always play for you.
Yeah, they always play hard. There's no doubt about that. You know, we know we're one of the smaller schools in the league, and we got to bring it every single night. And the guys do a good job of responding to the energy and trying to bring it every single night for us. Very proud of their effort. You know, we don't always get the wins we want, but hopefully that'll change this year a little bit.
Let's talk about this year. Who do you have returning?
So we got pretty much everybody coming back, which is nice. Fisher and Burrell both averaged over 14 a game for us last year. Bryce Solis will be a sophomore who will start and play a lot for us. And then we got some size inside with Jonah Ness and A.J. Dumont coming back. So pretty excited about, pretty experienced.
What about newcomers, new faces?
Newcomers, yeah, we got 2 sophomores that can shoot it, and it's really nice. We got Ryan Pearson, who's a sophomore, and Troy McCormick, who played a little bit last year, and they can both really get after it. So it's going to be a battle for that shooting guard position because they all want to get in there, they all want to shoot it, and so we'll see.
So I know you don't have a whole lot to base your assessment of your team on this year because you're about to open your season. Yeah. What can we expect from the Bulldogs?
Well, I always say, I've been telling people around here, I think we'll be able to score it. I don't have any doubt about that. I think offensively we'll be able to get it going. Might be a little rough the first game. It's not going to be a masterpiece here on the end of November. But, defensively it's the thing we got to really convince them on and really sell out. And spend a lot of time in practice working on defense, and hopefully they buy into it and we lock some people up.
Now, Klahowya, not much of a power past, and you're looking at the JV score, and they're getting beat
pretty good here.
Yeah.
What do you expect out of the Eagles on the varsity level?
Well, we know they're going to be a well-coached team. Coach Temke is there. His dad, Hall of Fame coach, won the state title, Olympic High School, and helped us when I was an assistant for Skogstad. He was on that staff. So great guys, and they'll get that thing going. They're really organizational people and some of the best shooting coaches you'll ever be around. So I know that they'll be a well-coached ball club, and they'll do a great job.
So we're going to interrupt the interview because we're about ready to play some ball. I'll give you the starting lineups as they come about as we get a moment. Ball is tipped up and won by the Bulldogs, who are in their home white. As Trey Fisher left alone for three and drains it. Trey Fisher with a three ball. Number 3 hits a three. And here come the Eagles on their first possession down to the outside. Well, that is Betson. And he missed it. Rebound pulled down by Ness. And here comes Solis. Solis bringing the ball up for the Bulldogs. Swing it over. Fisher, pull-up jumper at the foul line. He hits another one. So 5 quick points for the Bulldogs. And here come the Eagles. Outside. Betsing with it. Swing it over, and that is actually Lewis. And there's Snope trying to get a pass inside, picked off, stolen away by the Bulldogs. Burrell Briggs with it, up to Solis. He's up at the top of the key, over to Burrell Briggs. Briggs drives side of the paint, stops, hooks, pass down low, puts it up and in, and that is Jonah Ness. 7 points for the Bulldogs early on. Bringing it up is Snope. Over to Lewis. Swing it over, and it's Joe. Over to Snope. Down into the paint, and we have a traveling call. A second turnover on the Eagles. Start this game. Trey Fisher waves off any help coming up the court. A little presence press by the Eagles. Hands off to Burrell Briggs. Gets a screen, weaves around traffic, puts one up over Joe. Popped out, rebound tapped in, controlled. And that is Hartford with the rebound. And he's going to push it up the court for the Eagles. Lost the ball. Ness with it. Oh, and he'll throw it right back. With the ball there is Snope. Over to Hartford. Hartford back and forth trying to get by Solis. Lays it in, and there's our first whistle and foul of the ball game. That'll go on the Bulldogs. Like that first personal will go on Bryce Solis. Baseline inbounds for the Eagles. And he'll throw it out. That was Micah Joe inbounding it from the baseline, threw it to the opposite side. And that'll be the third turnover. Actually, that'll be the fourth turnover on the Eagles. And here come the Bulldogs. Solis brings it up. Banging bodies, crossing midcourt. That'll be the first whistle on the Eagles. That one will go on John Hartford. So on the court for the Bulldogs, let's set that lineup as we have a moment. Bryce Solis, Trey Fisher, Kevin Burrell Briggs. That's Solis. Out it goes. There's Burrell Briggs for three. That's short. Rebound pulled down. It's stolen away by Burrell Briggs. But there is a foul on him. That'll be his first second team foul on North Mason. It'll be Eagle ball. So as we get a moment, we'll finish those starting lineups. Bulldogs are going to go full court press. Inbounds goes to Snoop. He'll get it up the far sidelines. And a near steal by Trey Fisher. Still battling. And there's Lewis, center of the court. Over goes to Joe. Joe double teamed, clapped out of bounds by the Bulldogs. I don't know if that was on Fisher or on Ness. Two of them were there. Both had a block. It'll be Eagle ball. Baseline inbounds. Inbounds goes to Lewis. Lewis catch and shoot short on the three. Comes Burrell Briggs, had it slapped out of his hand. He got it back, goes all the way in and puts it in the hole. Wow. Timeout by the Eagles. 5:13 to go here in the first quarter. North Mason has a 9-point lead. And we'll take a short one. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only place where you can find live coverage of high school basketball in Mason County. We are featuring the Shelton High Climbers and the North Mason Bulldogs, and your business can join in. For as low as $15 a game, you can show your support for these student athletes. Whether you are a high climber or a bulldog, or just want to be part of the excitement on the hardwood, we have the advertising package that will fit your needs. Contact Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, today and show your support.
So 5:12 to go here in the first quarter. 9-0, and North Mason on top. Klahowya with the ball. They had to call a timeout. And the inbounds of the full court press by the Bulldogs, and near steal again. This time the Eagles will break it down. Lewis stumbled in the middle, no call. Ball free on the court, picked up and still free. And now the Bulldogs will contain it. Burrell Briggs had his pocket picked nearly. Down he goes. He's still in the back court. Here comes Burrell Briggs to the foul line. Over the corner. Three for Bryce Solis. So quickly up 15-0. Lewis, he'll throw it away into the Bulldog bench. That'll be the 6th turnover on Klahowya. Be Bulldog ball. Trey Fisher bring it up. High post feed to Ness. Hands it off to Solis. He'll drive the side of the paint, puts it up and in, draws the foul. Personal foul, I believe, went on Garrett Betzing. Set the line for a possible three-point play is Bryce Solis, sophomore, 5'10". Checking in for the Bulldogs, A.J. Dumont, senior at 6'7". He's on the court. Also in there is, as the full free throw goes in, is Tanner Calderon. And here come the Eagles. Yet to score, down 15 early on. With the ball is Snope. Trying to get by Solis. Tries the baseline. He's cut off, turned around. They'll get it over to Betzing. Betzing locked to the ball, and the ball pops free. Burrell Briggs knocked it out, but they're going to say it goes off of Hartford. That'll be a Bulldog ball. Inbounds to Fisher in the backcourt. Trey will bring it up. Cut off on the drive, throw it up top to Solis. Solis to the three-point arc. Over it goes, and that is Calderon. Gets the ball back, nice two-man play. Calderon puts it up and in. High post feed, and a little out of control. Dumont with it, but he'll end up picking up his pivot foot. So a couple of substitutions. You've got Ryan Pearson checking into the ballgame for the Bulldogs, along with Malik Freeman. Checking in is Kyle Schuning for the Eagles. Baseline inbounds. Into the corner it goes to Snope. Snope will turn around and take a three. Miss it. Rebound pulled down by the Bulldogs. And Solis brings it up. Throwing it up to Fisher. Fisher drives baseline. Pull-up jumper. Runner doesn't fall. Putting it up and in. It's going to be Ryan Pearson. .19 lead. And Dumont just rejected that, but waving off the shot. There's a whistle on the Bulldogs on the drive. Solis picked up his second. Into the ball game is Troy McCormick for the Bulldogs. Solis will sit down. Baseline inbounds. Micah Joe throws it in. It's tossed and saved inbounds, but going to get it is Betzing. Over it goes to Hartford. Down to Betzing. Fake the pass down low. Puts it on the floor. Dribbles up top. Set the offense again. Thought about a three. Looking for somebody in the middle. Flips it over to Joe. Opposite side now. And a pull-up jumper that goes in for Kyle Schuning for the first bucket of the evening for the Eagles. And that was Trey Fisher answering back. 21-2, first quarter action. Eagles with the ball. They're in the dark uniforms. Micah Joe with it. Over to the corner. And that's Snope. Snope trying to get some room. Backdoor play off the foot of Betzing out of bounds. That'll be their 9th turnover on the Eagles from Klahowya. Gabriel Smith will check in for Klahowya. Sitting down will be Hartford. Bulldog ball with a nice 19-point lead. Pull-up jumper for Fisher, nothing but the bottom of the net. 9 points for him in the quarter. Here come the Eagles. That's Snope. Out it goes. Betzing for 3. He'll get that one to spin in. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Bulldogs up 18. Down low. And missing the play down low was Troy McCormick. It'll be out of bounds off the Eagles. Bulldog ball, baseline inbounds. And McCormick will trigger the play. Get it into Dumont. Up top to Fisher. Over to McCormick. Catch and shoot for 3. Yeah, that hit the top of the rim and dropped in for McCormick. His first points of the night. And it's a 21-point lead. Biggest lead of the evening for North Mason. Betzing. Over to Micah Joe. Swing it over to Smith. Smith to Joe on the side of the paint. Double team, kick it out. That's shooting back to Joe. Joe draws a double team, rejected by Dumont. Saved in bounds by Fisher off of Joe, who's standing out of bounds. That'll be Bulldog ball. Checking in for the first time this evening for North Mason, Austin Williams. He has the ball in backcourt for North Mason. Up it goes. That's Pearson to Dumont. Down and back to McCormick, who'll put it off the glass and in. Nice ball movement, good active hands. A strip of the ball and a steal. And gonna go lay it off to the glass and in all by himself, Freeman. And it is a 25-point lead, 30-5, under a minute to go here in the first quarter. North Mason all over Klahowya early. Full timeout called. We'll step aside. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is getting in the holiday spirit with live coverage of the 2016 Christmastown USA Christmas Parade, Saturday evening at 5. Let Brianne Christensen and Dedrick Allan be your guide as each parade entry lights up downtown Shelton. Enjoy the wonderment of the season from the vantage point of the Angle Building at 4th Street and Railroad Avenue. It's the 2016 Christmastown USA Christmas Parade, Saturday evening at 5 on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
And we're back. Full timeout has been called. We'll step aside again. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
It's Eagle ball coming out of the timeout. Micah Joe will inbounds it to Gabriel Smith. He'll bring it up for Klahowya. There's Joe with it again. Up top it goes to Snope. Snope trying to go to the left, drive through the middle, kick it out. And that's Betzing to Schoenig, back to Joe, and that's Smith on the drive. He had nowhere to go with that, missed the shot. Rebound goes to Dumont. Dumont will get it out. Here come the Bulldogs up the far side, and that's McCormick. Up top it goes to Williams. Williams working just inside the midcourt stripe. That's Freeman. Out to McCormick for 3. Short pot it, but put it in. 8 points for him in the quarter. Micah Joe will just catch and shoot for 3. At the buzzer falls off, and we are through 2 quarters. Or I'm sorry, with 1 quarter, getting to the second quarter with North Mason all over Klahowya, 33-5. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Slow down.
Slow down and move over.
And move over. When you see lights,
Vests. Or reflectors.
please give us some room. Slow down and move over. When you need us,
We've got your back.
do you have ours?
You got our back?
You got ours? You got our back? Please, slow down.
And move over.
Anything can happen on Thursday. America was born on a Thursday. So was Odell Beckham Jr. and that Pac-Man guy. Oh, and this happened. Anything can happen on Thursday. Thursday Night Football, Thursday at 5 on NFL Network.
And we're back, waiting for the start of the second quarter. Got to put 8 minutes up, not 80 minutes on the scoreboard. 33-5, all North Mason here tonight. They're going to get the clock corrected here. There we go, we got it now. It will be Klahowya ball to start the second quarter. Smith and Snope. Smith will inbounds it from the far side. Snope takes it in backcourt and brings it up. He's met by a new player out there. That's Jeremy Carnahan. Now down in a fadeaway, a baseline jumper for Snope goes in. And that is only the 7th point of the game for Klahowya. And what do we have? A whistle. We got 3 seconds in the key on the Bulldogs. It's only their 3rd turnover, as opposed to 9 on the Eagles. Comes Snope with it. Going to look for a backdoor cut, stolen away, knocked away, and stolen away. Still free, however, as the big long arms of Jeremy Carnahan, 6'2", on Snope, who is only 5'9". And jump ball, and that'll go over to Klahowya. Inbound Smith, and a steal. Behind the back pass, just trusting that his guy's going to be there and catching it, laying it off the glass and in is Austin Williams off the turnover. And here comes Snoop. Bounce it over to Betzing. Top to Micah Joe. Swing it over to Gabriel Smith. And it's going to be an obvious foul on Austin Williams. His first, 4th team foul. John Hartford will return for the Eagles. Inbounds goes to Snope. Snope one-on-one, drew the foul on Carnahan, his first, 5th team foul on the Bulldogs. So at the line for a second free throw of the evening. Going to be Sawyer Snoop for 2 shots. Missed the first one, he'll get another one. So your Bulldog lineup, we'll give it to you. Number 14, that's Austin Knight. Number 15, that's Jeremy Carnahan. Number 20, that's Troy McCormick. Number 5, that's Ryan Pearson. And number 11, and that's Austin Williams. That's the Bulldog lineup. As the Klahowya Snope drained the second, and that is a 3 on the way, but nothing but net by Williams. 5 points for him all in the second. It's a 30-point lead earlier here in the second quarter. Hartford with it between the circles. Swing it over to Smith. Smith over to Betzing. Gets a screen from Micah Joe. Will throw it up top to Snope, however. Snope jab steps, drives, baseline, actually foul line, threw it out, kicked out, turnover. Here comes Williams. Gets it right back, puts it up short, rebound Micah Joe for Klahowya. Big man quickly up it goes to Snope. Got the ball off a deflection, he'll throw it out. Betzing fakes the 3 drives, and he'll kick it out of bounds. So a dozen turnovers on, oh no, actually that wasn't a turnover. That's going to be a foul on, I think one on McCormick. His first. And at the line for a 1-and-1 is Garrett Betzing. And a full line change, I guess you could say. Fisher is back. Burrell Briggs is back. Solis is back. Ness is back. And number 12, Tanner Calderon, is back. As Betzing hit the first one, he'll get one more. He's 4 points tonight. Out of the 11 the Eagles have managed so far. Second one falls in. Inbounds. Goes to Solis. And he'll bring it up. Burrell Briggs bounces it over to Solis. Faked outside. Goes to the middle with a nice pass to Hess. He'll lay off the glass and in. Come the Eagles. There's Hartford with it. He'll just extend for three. Miss it. Rebound pulled down by the Bulldogs. Burrell Briggs speeds out of the pack under the basket. Throws it over to the wing. Trey Fisher. Pull-up jumper at the baseline. Hits it. Picking up right where he left off. Snoop trying to dribble, penetrate. Lost the ball. Jump ball. That'll be Bulldog ball. That'll be the 12th turnover on Klahowya. 32-point lead for North Mason. Under 6 minutes to go here in the half. Solis to Fisher. Fisher drives, baseline, steps back beyond the three-point arc. Now he'll drive baseline again. He's going to push off. That'll be an offensive foul on Trey. 8th team foul. So here come the Eagles. Snoop will bring it up. Throw it over to Betzing. Up top it goes to Lucas Becker, and another steal by the Bulldogs. Calderon mugged going to the hoop. And he'll go to the line. Tanner Calderon. 2 free throws. Didn't see who got him on that one. It's the third team foul on Klahowya. First free throw dropped off. And we have a timeout by the Bulldogs. 5:15 to go in the half. 42-10 is our score. We'll step aside. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
I lost my mother to a drunk driver. She taught me to be kind and good and strong. Be a positive force in a sometimes cruel world. I want to do everything I can to keep Washington a beautiful place. For my children, for your children. Become a Washington State Trooper.
Coming out of the timeout, Tanner Calderon will have a second free throw for North Mason. Missed the first one. He has 2 points so far tonight. Trying to extend to this Bulldog lead. Got the second one. Here comes Hartford for Klahowya. Swing it over to Smith. Smith, nice move on the outside. Drives baseline, had it knocked out of bounds. And they're going to actually call a foul on Calderon. That'll be his first. And 1-and-1 for Gabriel Smith, excuse me. He's a sophomore. 5-5. Got to score tonight. Front end of a 1-and-1. He missed it. Rebound pulled down. By Burrell Briggs, and we have a whistle on the loose ball. Solis picked up his third, I see here, and a 10th team foul. So at the line will be Lucas Becker for 2 shots. Missed the first one, he'll get another one. 5:07 to go here in the half. 43-10 is our score. North Mason in the white at home. Klahowya. Becker missed the second one. Got a violation on the shooter, so it doesn't count. He missed it anyways, and here come the Bulldogs, leading by a ton. Solis will bring it up. High post feed to Calderon, looking for somebody to pass it to. We'll get it to Burrell Briggs, side of the paint right. Little scoop shot goes in. And here come the Eagles. Hartford with it. Over to Snope. Snope back to Hartford. Nice two-man play. That one goes in for Hartford. His first bucket of the night. Solis has it in backcourt. Bring it up. Trying to drive. And we have a foul. Smith will pick up his first. It's the fourth team foul on Klahowya. Burrell Briggs will trigger the play from the sidelines. Oh, had it thrown and snapped right back into his face. Nice heads-up play by Hartford, forcing only the fifth turnover by the Bulldogs. Jacob Keppert steps onto the court for the first time tonight for Klahowya. They trail 45-12. Schnope with it. Over to Hartford. To Becker, tried to kick it out. And another turnover, 14 by my count. 33-point lead for North Mason. Solis will bring it up for the Bulldogs. High post feed to Calderon, back to Solis. Over to Fisher. Fisher way outside for three. That one popped out. Rebound saved right to Hess. He'll put it up short. Got his own rebound. Stepped right back to the hoop. It up and in. Sorry, Ness. Excuse me. Here comes the Eagles. Betzing. That's Snope. Back to Betzing. Betzing working on this near side. Puts it on the floor. Drives baseline. Kick it out top. And it's Keppert. Keppert to Snope. Snope took a few too many steps. Couldn't put his dribble down. And turns it back over. Ryan Pearson back on the court for North Mason. New face is Matthew Scarborough for Klahowya. So you got Solis and Fisher exchanging passes in backcourt, working with Pearson, Burrell Briggs, and Ness. That's Fisher with it between the circles. He's going to spread it out and work some clock. Over to Pearson. Gets a screen. Stops. Kick it out to Solis. Solis to the foul line. Back out to Pearson. Pearson for three. Nope. Rebound. Ness with it. Back to Fisher. Fisher. Oh, big steps in the middle. Puts it up short. Ness with the rebound and the putback. Cleaning up the glass. And a steal on the inbounds, but doesn't develop. Here come the Eagles. There's Hartford speeding into the paint. Kick it out. 15-footer fell off by Scarborough. Hartford stole it off the outlet, and that's Eagle ball. Out it goes. Snope for three. Nope. And rebound goes to Burrell Briggs. Here he comes speeding up the court. Stops, kicking out. Pearson back to Burrell Briggs. Over to Pearson. Pearson. Fake baseline. Nice little pass down to Ness. Missed the shot. Got his own rebound. Puts it up. Drew the foul. Boy. Personal foul went on Matthew Scarborough. Fifth team foul on Klahowya. Got one on Scarborough. At the line for two free throws is Ness. They hit the first one, get another one. Stepping onto the court, Troy McCormick for North Mason. He replaces Burrell Briggs as Jonah Ness's second free throw is off. Rebound goes to Hartford for Klahowya, and here come the Eagles. Hartford trying to go coast to coast, stops on the box, kick it out, and another turnover. Here comes Solis. Solis going the other way, going coast to coast, puts up a little too hard. Ness with the rebound, hook up, nope. And the rebound bound pulled down by Lewis for the Eagles. That's Keppert trying to get a pass in. Nice pass down low to Betsick to put it up and in. 4 points for him. Here comes Trey Fisher. On the corner, McCormick missed it. Pearson with the rebound. Back to McCormick. McCormick to Fisher. Fisher will set his feet for three. That's short. Rebound pulled down by Betsick. Betsick up the far sidelines for the Eagles. Out it goes. Keppert, pull-up jumper. That's off. Rebound goes to McCormick. McCormick will put the ball down, slow the pace down just a bit. Over it goes to Ness. Jumper, no. Rebound Hartford. Gets it up to Keppert. Waiting for some numbers to get there. Throws it up to Hartford. Back over to Keppert. Working the far side. That's Scarborough. Up to Betzing. Betzing fakes a three, drives side of the paint. Fade away is short. Rebound Ness. Here comes Trey Fisher. He's fouled in the backcourt. That goes on Hartford. Picked up his second personal. It'll be sideline backcourt inbounds for the Bulldogs. Bryce Solis will inbounds it, get it into Trey Fisher's hands. No, slow the pace down here, so we're under a minute to go here in the half. Comfortable lead for the Bulldogs. Fisher to the foul line, over to Solis. Solis open for three. That one rattled out, rebound pulled down by Betzing. Betzing up the far sidelines. Speeds across midcourt, has speed. Out it goes to Lewis. Lewis up top to Hartford. Over it goes. Well, that's Betzing up top. And Scarborough over to Keppert. Keppert stops on the dribble and he'll hand it off to Betzing. Betzing looking in the corner. Now get it up top. And that's Lewis. Side of the paint slapped away, and there's going to be a foul on the Bulldogs. That'll go on Ryan Pearson. Is first at the line for two free throws with 14.4 seconds to go. Is Garrett Betzing. Missed the first one. He'll get another one. He is now 2 for 3. 7 points tonight. Second free throw. That one goes in. So 1 of 2 for the Klahowya Eagles. Betzing. Here come the Bulldogs with a comfortable lead and 8 seconds to go. Solis pull-up jumper out the back of the iron. And there is a whistle on the, it goes on A.J. Dumont. Picked up his first. So we have 2 shots at the other end of the court. And that will be Jacob Keppert. For his first trip to the free throw line tonight. 3.6 seconds to go here in the half. 50-15. Free throw rattled off. So Keppert will get one more. That's a 35-point lead for North Mason. It's been all the Bulldogs tonight. Jumping out on the Eagles early. Got the second one. So Dumont's going to throw it in to Fisher. Fisher trying to get a half-court shot off. It comes up short, and we are through a half. Bulldogs 50. Eagles 15. We will take a timeout. We'll be back. It's halftime. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only place where you can find live coverage of high school basketball in Mason County. We are featuring the Shelton High Climbers and the North Mason Bulldogs, and your business can join in. For as low as $15 a game, you can show your support for these student athletes. Whether you are a high climber or a bulldog, or just want to be part of the excitement on the hardwood, we have the advertising package that will fit your needs. Contact Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, today and show your support.
In my grocery store, you never know what's around the corner. It's not just about the groceries, it's about the game. And there's always a twist. Sorry, this one's called 5 items or less. Stop working! Woo!
All new, Sunday night at 8, Guys Grocery Games on Food Network.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is getting in the holiday spirit with live coverage of the 2016 Christmastown USA Christmas Parade, Saturday evening at 5. Let Brianne Christensen and Dedrick Allan be your guide as each parade entry lights up downtown Shelton. Enjoy the wonderment of the season from the vantage point of the Angle Building at 4th Street on Railroad Avenue. It's the 2016 Christmastown USA Christmas Parade, Saturday evening at 5 on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
So it's halftime, and while we have a moment, let's see here what Coach Steve Hackett, the rest of the interview, or actually all the interview that I had for the pregame, and didn't have time to play. But here's what he had to say.
Coach Steve Hackett, entering your 7th year with the Bulldogs. I got to tell you, I've always been impressed with your team, at least your playing. May not reflect on the scoreboard, but your guys always play for you.
Yeah, they always play hard. There's no doubt about that. You know, we know we're one of the smaller schools in the league, and we got to bring it every single night. And the guys do a good job of responding to the energy and trying to bring it every single night for us. Very proud of their effort. You know, we don't always get the wins we want, but hopefully that'll change this year a little bit.
Let's talk about this year. Who do you have returning?
So we got pretty much everybody coming back, which is nice. Fisher and Burrell both averaged over 14 a game for us last year. Bryce Solis will be a sophomore who will start and play a lot for us. And then we got some size inside with Jonah Ness and A.J. Dumont coming back. So pretty excited about, pretty experienced.
What about newcomers, new faces?
Newcomers, yeah, we got 2 sophomores that can shoot it. And it's really nice. We got Ryan Pearson, who's a sophomore, and Troy McCormick, who played a little bit last year. And they can both really get after it. So it's going to be a battle for that shooting guard position because they all want to get in there. They all want to shoot it. And so we'll see.
So I know you don't have a whole lot to base your assessment of your team on this year because you're about to open your season. Yeah. What can we expect from the Bulldogs?
Well, I always say, I've been telling people around here, I think we'll be able to score it. I don't have any doubt about that. I think offensively we'll be able to get it going. Might be a little rough the first game. It's not going to be a masterpiece here on the end of November. But, defensively it's the thing we got to really convince them on and really sell out. And spend a lot of time in practice working on defense, and hopefully they buy into it and we lock some people up.
Now, Klahowya, not much of a power past, and you're looking at the JV score, and they're getting beat pretty good here.
Yeah.
What do you expect out of the Eagles on the varsity level?
Well, we know they're going to be a well-coached team. Coach Temke is there. His dad, Hall of Fame coach, won the state title, Olympic High School, and helped us when I was an assistant for Skogstad. He was on that staff. So great guys, and they'll get that thing going. They're really organizational people and some of the best shooting coaches you'll ever be around. So I know that they'll be a well-coached ball club, and they'll do a great job.
Do you look at last year at all for your opponents?
For the league guys, we know who's in the league. We know what's going on there. If there's a guy who was first-team all-league and he's back, we got a target. We know that. But for the most part, we try to go out and, we'll spend the rest of the week scouting everyone out and getting what we can. I've got 4 assistants, and we'll be going in 4 different directions the next 3 days to try to get film.
Does it make you nervous when you're Larry Skogstad is in the stands at all?
No, absolutely not. No. And Larry wouldn't let, if he knew I was nervous, he wouldn't come, and he's just that kind of guy. He's, he calls me if we win by 10 or lose by 40. He's always calls, and, it's some of the best phone calls I've ever had were, him calling to motivate me or just tell me good job and stay with it. And, you've seen throughout the years, it hasn't always been pretty. So it's awesome to have Brett on the staff.
Yeah, I was going to ask about Brett being on your staff, and I'm sure that his parents are here for him, not necessarily for you.
Yeah, they're here for the Bulldogs. No, absolutely. They're here for him. He's done a great job. Anytime you can get a coach's kid, obviously he's going to have the basketball IQ there, but he's just phenomenal with these kids. They respond really well to him. And we knew we were going to get a good, a JV coach that had some young energy, but he's 10 times better than we expected. Very, very pleased with Brett Skogstad.
All right, I don't have anything else to ask you. I know that we're going to be here a couple of games this year.
Good.
So we're trying to spread it around the county a little bit.
Good.
Anything you'd like to say one last time?
No, man, appreciate you coming out. Hopefully we don't bore you up there. Put on a good show for us.
It's a good show. It has been for North Mason fans. As you can see at halftime, it is a 50-16 game. We'll take another timeout as the Bulldogs out there performing for the crowd at halftime. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with some halftime statistics. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Oh, look, a redhead. Staring contest. You still got it. I know. Come alive with the forest. The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only place for live coverage of high school basketball in Mason County. Our next broadcast is Wednesday, when the Shelton girls open the season by hosting Mount Tahoma. Tip-off is 7 p.m. only on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
He's on his way. He doesn't even know that we're here. Is he okay? Please tell me he's okay.
Laura.
Okay, try to call him again.
There's no signal.
Try.
Nothing's working.
Well, just
Everything's
try.
down.
This is so bad. He's out there by himself.
Make sure you know where to find your family in an emergency. Start your plan at ready.gov.
The teams are back out of the locker room as the North Mason Bulldogs all over the Klahowya Eagles tonight, 50-16. This is how they've done it. 11 points for Trey Fisher. The bulk of that, 9 of it in the first quarter. 9 for Noah Ness, Jonah Ness, excuse me. 7 of that in the second quarter. Troy McCormick has 8 all in the first quarter. 6 for Bryce Solis. 5 for Austin Williams. 3 for Tanner Calderon. Deuce for Malik Freeman and Ryan Pearson. And 4 for Kevin Burrell Briggs. For the Eagles, their leading scorer is Garrett Betzing. I have 8 for him. 4 for Sawyer Snoop. 2 apiece for John Hartford and Kyle Schooning. And a point for Jacob Kepper. Turnovers, a big bugaboo for the Eagles. They had 16 in the first half. Bulldogs a little cleaner than that. They only have 8. And most of the points for the Bulldogs came off of those turnovers, as well as a lot of second chance opportunities for Jonah Ness. So we'll take another timeout. We'll be back with the third quarter. It's 50-16. North Mason all over Klahowya tonight. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This is your brain. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Yeah, I have questions.
Prescription drugs aren't as bad as street drugs, right?
Weed's legal, isn't it?
Drinking is worse than smoking weed.
Isn't it? Why
Is heroin so addictive?
Molly just makes you feel happy.
I have questions.
Mom?
Dad, did you ever try drugs?
They're going to ask. Be ready. Go to drugfree.org. A message from Partnership for Drug-Free Kids.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only place where you can find live coverage of high school basketball in Mason County. We are featuring the Shelton High Climbers and the North Mason Bulldogs, and your business can join in. For as low as $15 a game, you can show your support for these student athletes. Whether you are a high climber or a Bulldog, or just want to be part of the excitement on the hardwood, we have the advertising package that will fit your needs. Contact Mason Web TV, powered by HCC today, and show your support.
About ready to start the third quarter. It will be Klahowya ball, changing directions. They will start out with Micah Joe, Nicholas Lewis, Garrett Betzing, Snope, who has the ball, and Hartford. Snope has it in the corner near side. Up top goes to Hartford. Side of the paint feed. Back to Snope. Snope fakes baseline, goes to the middle, and he'll kick it up top. Nice 2-3 steps on that move by Lewis. Would have been nice if he could make 3 steps, but not going to happen. And another turnover to start the quarter for the Eagles. Here comes Fisher quickly up the other way to Solis, working with Ness. Now Fisher, out it goes. Called run for 3. Nope. Rebound. Burrell Briggs had it knocked out of bounds by, blocked out of bounds, I should say, by Hartford. So that's your lineup. Tanner Calderon. He gets the ball on the inbounds. He'll put it up and in. Calderon with 5 points tonight, extending the Bulldog lead. And here come the Eagles. That's Lewis with it. Over to Snope. Snope faked outside, goes to the middle. Finds Hartford up, fakes out for a 3, drives on Fisher. Kick it out to Snope. Snope, couple big steps and a fadeaway, and he traveled too. Trying to get something going. They just not quite doing it. 18 turnovers on the Eagles tonight. Comes Trey Fisher quickly up to Bryce Solis. Solis, the 3-point arc to the paint. Goes right to the hole, puts it up. Oh, spins out. Rebound, Micah Joe for the Eagles. Here comes Hartford the other way for Klahowya. Lob it down, and it's deflected. And Ness will come up with it. And here comes Burrell Briggs to the foul line, right into the bucket. Lays it off the glass and in. 6 points for him so far this evening. And it's a 54-16 lead for North Mason. Snope with it, side of the paint. Fade away at the box. Missed it, rebound Fisher. Fisher one-hands it all the way up to Calderon. Calderon down to Burrell Briggs. Out it goes to Solis. Solis for 3. Nope. Rebound goes to Snope. Snope trying to come the other way. Cut off. And here come the Eagles setting the offense. Snope between the circles. Throws it over to Lewis. Lewis looking for Hartford, and we'll get it over to Betzing. Betzing, guarded by Burrell Briggs. He'll drive on him. Draws the double team. Out it goes to Hartford to the 3-point arc. Up top to Snope. Snope for 3. Nope. Rebound goes to Burrell Briggs. He's going to push the pace, throw it over. Solis has a lot of room. He'll just drive, put it off the glass, and then thought about a 3, and then thought, well, there's nobody in front of me. I'll just lay it up and in. And it is a 40-point lead. Near steal by Burrell Briggs. The ball rolls up, picked up by Solis. Solis is going to go 1-and-1 for the foul on Garrett Betzing. His first whistle on the Eagles in the third quarter. Solis is at the line for 2 free throws. So Solis will miss the first one. They'll get one more. So now we have a 40-point deficit, and it'll be a running clock as soon as the play resumes. So we have some substitutions for Klahowya. Matthew Scarborough checks back in. And as does Kyle Schoening. Second free throw for Solis goes in. Give him 9 points tonight. And a couple of substitutions. Looks like Williams is back for the Bulldogs defensively, as is Freeman. But it's Klahowya ball. Up top, Schoenberg to Micah Joe to Hartford. Hartford, fade away. That one finally goes in. So that's his 4th point of the night. Into the paint, there's Ness. Out it goes to Fisher. Fisher fakes the 3, drives the foul line, double pumps to the hole, puts it up and in. Trey Fisher can't do anything wrong here. And here comes Snope for Klahowya, dribbling over the near side, high post speed. Back to Snope. Snope to the glass, puts it up and in. 6 points for Snope. And here come the Bulldogs. Kick it out. Calderon over to Fisher. Fisher will take the three from the top. Missing it. And the ball goes off of the hand of Williams. Out of bounds. That will go over to the Eagles. As Gabriel Smith will check back in for Klahowya. And the clock continues to run. So it's just under 40-point deficit. Snope, nice move. Double dribbled, and then what do we have? We have a travel. That'll be the 19th turnover on the Eagles tonight. So 3.5 to go here in the third. Running clock as the deficit is 39 right now. 40-point mercy rule, as they say. Williams, pull-up jumper for two. That one fell off. Rebound goes to Snope. And here come the Eagles. Saved in bounds. And a block by number 15 of North Mason. And trying to go coast to coast is Freeman. That block by Jeremy Carnahan. Nice block for the senior. But a whistle on the Eagles. Be baseline inbounds for the Bulldogs. Pearson will inbounds it. Gets the ball back, turns and shoots for three. That's short. Rebound to Micah Joe for Klahowya. Comes Smith for the Eagles, going the other way. That's Snope with it. Up top to Schoening. And it's a turnover. 20 on the Eagles. Pearson, kick it out. And trying to drive in the middle, held up is Carnahan. It'll be the third foul on the Eagles. Scarborough picked up his second. So it'll be another baseline inbounds for the Bulldogs. Pearson fakes the three. Stutter steps, pull-up jumper. That's short. Rebound goes to Schoen. And here comes Snope up the far side for the Eagles. Over to Micah Joe. Smith now with it. Picked off, stolen away. Trying to hit the go there was Austin Knight with the steal, and he's going to draw the foul. That'll go on Gabriel Smith. Hard foul. At the line for two free throws is Austin Knight. Yet to score tonight. The clock is actually stopped now. And he gets the one free throw, get one more. Second one, that's off the glass and in. So the bank is open late tonight for Austin. That's Austin Knight. And here come the Eagles. Trailing by 41. Snope working the near side. Goes it over to Smith. Smith back out to Snope. Snope back to Smith, trying to look for Micah Joe. Turnaround jumper for Smith. That rimmed off. Rebound goes to Pearson. Pearson looks up the court. Throws up the court. Nice tap pass. Oh, can't get that to finish. And here come the Eagles the other way. Micah Joe, that's real quick. That's 22nd turnover on that one. Nice tap pass on that there by Freeman over to Carnahan, couldn't fall. Lucas Becker checks in for the Eagles. It's Bulldog ball. Williams get the ball back from Pearson. And here comes North Mason with a comfortable lead. Swinging it over to Freeman. Freeman to the paint. Over Micah Joe. That goes in. 4 points for Malik Freeman. Almost through the end of the quarter as Snope's three falls off. Rebound. Can he beat the clock? Freeman can't quite beat the clock. after Austin Knight pulled down the rebound. But there is a two-shot foul.
Joey picks up his second foul. 5th on the Eagles.
I believe that foul went on Schoening. And with the clock stopped, Malik Freeman has 2 free throws. He hit the first one, he'll get another one. And he got the second one. So ahead to the fourth quarter, 65-20 after 3. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Are you looking for an affordable TV service option?
Hood Canal Communications has good news.
Introducing HCC IPTV.
Get local Seattle TV at an affordable price without lengthy contracts or hidden fees.
IPTV uses your broadband connection from HCC.
For a limited time, get your first 3 months for free.
Need broadband? HCC has got you covered. Ask about broadband options in your area. Call 898-2481 today.
Learn more at hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only place for live coverage of high school basketball in Mason County. Our next broadcast is Wednesday, when the Shelton girls open the season by hosting Mount Tahoma. Tip-off is 7 p.m. only on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Well, we're back, waiting for the start of the fourth quarter. There's just triple zeros on the board, and now we got 80 seconds. Flag operator needs to be reminded how to use the clock. Klahowya will, North Mason will have the ball to start out this final quarter. I'm going to work with Dumont, McCormick, Austin Williams, Freeman. He has the ball in back court. Over it goes to Carnahan. He'll stop and pop in the paint. That one drops in for Carnahan. And here come the Eagles. Their first possession here in the quarter. Smith draws McCormick off his feet and drew the foul. McCormick's second. Only the first team foul on the Bulldogs in the half. So Becker will inbounds it for the Eagles. Inbounds to Smith. Smith turns and speeds, double pumping to the hole, missing it. Rebound pulled down by Freeman. Freeman will one-hand it over to McCormick. McCormick hesitates and then bumps bodies. Be baseline inbounds for the Bulldogs. And that will go on Kyle Schoening, his third. And first time Jericho Presley will step onto the court for the Eagles. It's a Bulldog ball, baseline inbounds into Dumont. Turnaround hook, that one goes in. And I believe all Bulldogs have scored tonight in this overwhelming win over Klahowya. Well, leading, looking on to the win. Yeah, Snope with it to the foul line. Kicking out, and that's Presley. Presley, little running scoop shot fell off. Dumont with a rebound. Out it goes to Freeman. Freeman to Williams. Over to McCormick. Step back for three. No. Rebound goes to Snope for the Eagles, and here comes Klahowya. Snope hesitates, stops, pops inside the arc. Can't get that one to fall. Rebound goes to McCormick. McCormick on the run the other way for the Bulldogs. Lost the ball. A pick by Schoening. And here comes Snope. Gonna go with a reverse layup that fell in, and he drew foul. Nice move by Sawyer. And Dumont picked up his second. Only the second team foul on the Bulldogs in the half. For possible three-point play, that is Sawyer Snope. He has 8 points tonight. Can't get the free throw in the rebound. Pulled down by Carnahan. And here comes Williams the other way. Over it goes to Carnahan. Down to Freeman. Freeman, high dribble, and they're going to call him palming on that one. Only the 8th turnover on the Bulldogs in the ball game. Keppert will step back onto the court for Klahowya. And Hartford is also there. He's got the ball. I have a 15. I can't find a 15 on my roster. Hartford has the ball. Two-man play doesn't develop. Another turnover as Dumont comes up with it. And here comes Williams the other way. Up to Freeman. Freeman takes like a set shot three. Missed it. Ball's poked out. Picked up by Hartford for Klahowya going the other way. And a whistle going the other way. Third team foul on the Bulldogs inbounds baseline. Poked out of there. Who's going to go get it? And it's going to be yet another turnover. I have 23 turnovers on Klahowya here. McCormick will trigger the play. He'll throw it into Dumont. Dumont, 2 steps to the hole, make it 3. And they'll wave that one off. And that's only the 9th turnover on the Bulldogs. With a comfortable 69-22 lead. Klahowya ball. Comes Hartford quickly up the other way to Becker. Becker up fakes, puts it up, doesn't fall in. Rebound goes to Carnahan. Carnahan speeds out of the pack as a 2-on-2. Stops, pops, misses. Rebound tap to Hartford. Here come the Eagles the other way. Over goes to Keppert. Keppert looking to court over. He'll bounce it into Hartford. Hartford drew the foul somehow. He didn't even have control of that ball, but he managed to throw it up there. So Hartford will get a couple of shots. Troy McCormick picked up his 3rd, I believe. Hartford's at the line for a couple of free throws. He has 4 points tonight. This is his first trip to the free throw line. Got the first one. Get another one. .3:12 to go here in the ball game. 69-23. Yes, that's 69-23. All North Mason here tonight. Rebound long, pulled down by Schoening. Out to Keppert. Keppert bounces it down to that 15, which I can't find on my roster anywhere. Get it up top, and it's Hartford. Hartford lob is deflected and picked up by Presley. Presley over to Keppert, but there's a turnover. And here's Carnahan going to go lay it off the glass. Ooh, missed the rebound, the layup, and the rebound pops into the hands of Presley. Presley will dribble up the court and loses the ball out of bounds. 25 turnovers on Klahowya tonight. 2.5 minutes to go here in the game. All North Mason from the get-go. And there's a rare turnover on North Mason. Coming back the other way is Schoening. And he'll throw it right back in. Stepping into the passing lane is Freeman. Freeman weaving his way. Stops, throws a pass out to McCormick. Pull-up jumper on the baseline is short. Rebound, Dumont. Out to McCormick. McCormick for 3. That's no. And the Eagles will take over as we approach 3 minutes to go here in the ball game. Hartford quickly to the top of the key. Had the ball slapped out of his hands. He picks it up. Dumont comes away with it. And he's fouled under the hoop. So I believe that foul's going to go on Hartford. His 3rd. 7 team fouls. So A.J. Dumont's at the line for the first of a 1-and-1 for North Mason. Got the first one. Get one more. Minute 43 to go here in the game. Second free throw fell off. Carnahan with a rebound and a putback. There's 15 with the ball and a whistle away. 3 on the key. Actually, it's a whistle away from the ball as Lucas Becker called for the foul. Pearson will return, and Austin Knight returns for North Mason. So Pearson will tap it right back to Williams, and here come the Bulldogs to get the ball back. Puts on the floor. Pull-up jumper for Pearson. That hits. And Pearson with 4 points tonight. Eagles, Schoening stops on the box, puts it up, missed that. Rebound, A.J. Dumont, and here comes Freeman the other way. Out to Pearson. Pearson, 15-footer, nothing but net. 6 points, last 2 buckets for him. Hartford stops, out to Presley. Presley swings it over, back to Hartford in the corner for 3. That's short. Rebound ping-pongs around, goes off of the, I'm going to say it goes off of the Bulldogs out of bounds. It'll be Eagle ball under the hoop. 25 seconds to go here in counting. Presley looking to inbounds it. Throws it into Schoening to Hartford. He lost the handle, got the ball back, and then loses it out of bounds, but they say it's deflected. And it'll be Hartford on the baseline. Actually, no, it'll be Presley. Can they get the play in? Schoening, catch and shoot from the inbounds. Got the rebound, puts it up. That one fell off. Rebound ends up in the hands of Dumont. And that'll do it. 76-23 is our final. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back to wrap this thing up. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only place where you can find live coverage of high school basketball in Mason County. We are featuring the Shelton High Climbers and the North Mason Bulldogs, and your business can join in. For as low as $15 a game, you can show your support for these student athletes. Whether you are a high climber or a Bulldog, or just want to be part of the excitement on the hardwood, we have the advertising package that will fit your needs. Contact Mason Web TV, powered by HCC today, and show your support.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is getting in the holiday spirit with live coverage of the 2016 Christmastown USA Christmas Parade, Saturday evening at 5. Let Brianne Christensen and Dedrick Allan be your guide as each parade entry lights up downtown Shelton. Enjoy the wonderment of the season from the vantage point of the Angle Building at 4th Street on Railroad Avenue. It's the 2016 Christmastown USA Christmas Parade, Saturday evening at 5 on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only place for live coverage of high school basketball in Mason County. Our next broadcast is Wednesday, when the Shelton girls open the season by hosting Mount Tahoma. Tip-off is 7 p.m. only on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Well, it's the final. North Mason Bulldogs knock off the Klahowya Eagles to start the season on a winning note, 76-23. They did it behind the 13 points of Trey Fisher, 9 apiece for Bryce Solis and Jonah Ness, 8 for Troy McCormick, 6 for Ryan Pearson and Malik Freeman, 5 for Austin Williams, 6 for Kevin Burrell Briggs, let's see here, 4 for Jeremy Carnahan, 5 for Tanner Calderon, 3 for A.J. Dumont, and 2 for Austin Knight. So all Bulldogs on the bench played and all scored in that 76-23 victory. The Eagles were led in the loss by Sawyer Snope. He had 13 points, and Garrett Bizzing had 8. So that'll do it from North Mason. Thanks for tuning in. Our next game, as you heard, will be Wednesday night in the Mini Dome as the Shelton girls open the play in the league play, against Mount Tahoma. We'll be back in this building on Friday night as the boys you just saw scream by the Eagles take on Port Townsend. It'll be on Friday night. Thanks for tuning in. Again, the final, North Mason 76, Klahowya 23. We'll see you on Friday.
Thanks to cell phones, you can call 911 from almost anywhere.
911, what's the address to your emergency? I just wrecked. Can you find where I'm at? I can't find where you're at.
But many people don't realize that cell phones and even smartphones don't always send location or GPS information when you call 911.
What road are you on? Were you on the highway? You can't find where I'm at. No, I need you to tell me what road you were on.
Since 911 dispatchers can't always tell the location of your emergency, they need your help.
It's the last turnoff right before Okanagan, and it's like 3 miles to Okanagan, I think. Did you go by the cemetery? We just passed the cemetery. Just past the cemetery. Okay. Are you sending anybody to look for us? I'm telling them right now. The other dispatcher is getting on the radio.
Every second counts in an emergency. If you identify your location when calling 911, help can be sent quicker. Help 911 help you know your location. An important message from your local 911 office and Washington State Emergency Management.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only place for live coverage of high school basketball in Mason County. Our next broadcast is Wednesday, when the Shelton girls open the season by hosting Mount Tahoma. Tip-off is 7 p.m. only on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.